The Women, Peace and Security agenda was founded on a simple yet powerful idea that true peace is inseparable from the equality between women and men. Only a peace based on the right and dignity of every individual can truly be lasting. In a time when the world faces unprecedented challenges to the peace and security on multi fronts, the need for global cooperation has never been greater. Amid rising political tension and growing uncertainty, the call for solution is louder than ever. That's why the Women, Peace and Security agenda is more relevant today than it has ever been before. ASEAN remains a cornerstone for peace and stability and in Indo-Pacific regions, playing a pivotal role in shaping the future of the dynamic part of the world. ASEAN vision for peace and security is not just about stability. It's about ensuring that inclusive and equality are at the heart of sustaining peace. Building on the recommendation from the ASEAN Study on Women, Peace and Security, ASEAN developed the Regional Plan of Action on WPF. Rooted in the region's rich diversity and the synergy between regional and national efforts, ASEAN has transformed its commitment into tangible action. Finding the common ground, ASEAN took a critical step by bringing together in a wide range of the stakeholders who would otherwise never have worked together, fostering stronger ownership and relevance of the WPF agenda in the region.
Culminating these efforts, the Empowered Women for Sustainable Peace project was launched in 2021. Such a coordinated, resourced, and dedicated program on WPS has never been designed and implemented with ASEAN and for ASEAN before. What's been really powerful about this initiative is how it has brought regional, national, and local perspectives to drive change. ASEAN adopted the ASEAN Regional Plan of Action on Women, Peace and Security, or RPAWPS, in 2022, a critical milestone achieved for the region. The RPAWPS is a policy tool not only for the region but also for the member states, enabling them to localize WPS agenda within their unique context, while collectively contributing to the regional framework. The first ASEAN WPS Summit took place in 2023 in Yogyakarta, Indonesia. It was a great opportunity to galvanize in the region for the implementation of the Regional Plan of Action. It brought together high-level representatives from the member states together with academics and civil society to identify regional priorities and partnerships to drive action.
We've seen how regional policies, dialogues, and diplomacy to advance the WPS agenda has translated into concrete action and emerging good practices at national, local, and community levels that promote social cohesion, bringing meaningful changes to the lives of people in the communities. For instance, the two NAT Academy training workshops jointly organized by ASEAN Institute for Peace and Reconciliation and UN Women in 2024 and 2025 enable stakeholders from several ASEAN member states to utilize the localization toolkit and guidelines for the ASEAN Regional Plan of Action on Women, Peace and Security, and exchange practical experiences and good practices to develop and implement national action plans on WPS.
The Regional Plan of Action also provided an enabling environment and a pathway to foster civil society engagement to advance the WPS agenda, particularly community-led initiatives for peace. This led to expanded opportunities and spaces for constructive dialogue between government and civil society organizations, women-led organizations, and media engagement.
ในประเทศไทยนะคะเราก็มีการจัดตั้ง WPS Network นะแล้วก็ WPS Focal Point นะเพื่อเตรียมที่จะขับเคลื่อนงานตามแผนปฏิบัติการระดับชาติว่าด้วย WPS หรือ NAP WPS นั่นเองค่ะ
The Philippine NAP has also ensured the meaningful inclusion of these vulnerable communities in the WPS discourse and aligned its approach with broader government-mandated plans.
In Timor-Leste, mediators from the National Directorate of Community Conflict Prevention of Ministry of the Interior were empowered with the skills to integrate a gender perspective into conflict mediation process, ensuring that it's more inclusive.
In Vietnam, inspired by the NAP Academy, the Ho Chi Minh National Academy of Politics has integrated WPS and preventions of sexual harassment into their regular course, training more than 20,000 civil servants a year. And the list of these amazing examples keeps growing.
Another major learning was that with a practical approach to integrating gender into conflict analysis, prevention, and resolution, policymakers can leverage the WPS agenda as an innovative approach to solving both existing and emerging challenges in the region.
UN Women is very proud to be a trusted partner supporting ASEAN's journey towards more inclusive and meaningful dialogue. Together with governments, civil society, and experts, we're actually shaping sustainable solutions that are regionally owned. We are applying global best practices to the diverse context of Southeast Asia in co-creating platforms for peace and security and multilateralism. As we mark the 25th anniversary of Security Council Resolution 1325, ASEAN has a key opportunity to lead globally and show how the Women, Peace and Security agenda can deliver the lasting peace.
Since 2021, Canada has supported the Empowering Women for Sustainable Peace initiative on women, peace and security with ASEAN and UN Women. The initiative has supported regional expertise and capacity to develop national action plans across ASEAN member states. As an ASEAN strategic partner, Canada is proud to work with ASEAN to promote a more equitable and stable region.
When the UK became an ASEAN dialogue partner in 2021, we honed in on women, peace and security as an issue that could make a real difference in upholding stability in this region. And that's why we chose to focus one of our 5 flagship ASEAN UK programmes on women, peace and security, delivered jointly with UN Women and the ASEAN Institute for Peace and Reconciliation in partnership with Canada, South Korea and others. And we've seen a lot of progress, from supporting the Philippines, Timor-Leste and Vietnam to adopt their WPS national action plans, to bringing thousands of regional champions and change makers in governments and the wider society together to advocate for further action on women, peace and security. But there's still a lot to do.
With the evolving landscape of peace and security challenges, Southeast Asia is now confronting emerging non-traditional security issues like cyber security, pandemics, climate change, and disasters. Adopting a broader approach to women peace security agenda across ASEAN's economic, socio-cultural, and political security pillars is crucial for guiding the region's collective efforts to tackle these challenges. We must recall that women are not just stakeholders in regional security. They are also key drivers of peace and resilience. Together with UN Women and our partners, ASEAN is committed to continuing the efforts to shape a peaceful and stable future for all.